Hey, welcome back to the channel, you guys. I wanted to give everybody a quick update as to what's been going on with my DeFi wallet. It's been a really tough week for all of the prices around the board, especially with crypto. I know that a lot of people are struggling right now with their entry points. It is a good time to buy the dip if you have confidence that your project is going to move back up. I do personally think that it's definitely going to move back up once all the unrest and stuff that's going on in Europe right now hopefully settles out. Hopefully it's going to really come to an end quickly rather than a long time period, because it's never a good thing when people are losing their lives, especially in an unnecessary war. We're going to keep this unpolitical. This is really just about checking out the prices and the dip and everything that's been going on. I want to have a look at my drip faucet. I'm also going to have a look at what's been going on with Animal Farm, as well as the node that I invested in. I think I still have a few more days before that bad boy is active, so I'll have a look on that one as well. All right, so first off, we're going to have a look at drip. As you can see, it is down around $86. That is way lower than where I got in at. I did a little bit of math earlier, and it looks like my average position is right around the 110 mark. It's really hard to keep the exact number in the back of my head, because when I first started investing in drip, I really didn't track it. I also bought small amounts several times, and I was just basically playing out with the platform, so honestly, I should have kept better track of it, but I didn't. Right now, the price is sitting at $86. I was having a look earlier at the highs and lows of the price from the past to see if this may be a buy level or a bounce level. I think we're getting really close to the bounce level. I will say this, that I did buy in again around $100 a few days ago, hoping that it was going to bounce up from there, but unfortunately didn't, and it kept going down. So right now I am sitting at 56 drip. I wanted to get right around the 50 number, but since I just went ahead and moved everything in that I wanted to at once, I said screw it, I'm just going to go all in on drip. For right now, this is where I'm going to sit. I'm just going to sit right at this price. I have been up a lot more. Again, it's really bad, you guys. Y'all can look at the news, you can look at the prices. Everything is just really dipping really bad right now. Obviously, I haven't hydrated or claimed in a while. I've hydrated, I think, twice last week, but since I put that money in a few days ago, I haven't touched it. I've just let it sit there and do its thing. I think for me right now, what I'm going to do with my drip is I'm just going to let it compound until I can get my investment back. I'm not really in any hurry. This is more of a long-term thing. Obviously, with drip, you want to start getting the hydrations, recompound, and then eventually have enough in there to where you can start claiming enough money to have a nice chunk per day, maybe claim once a week or whatever you want to do there. But I think for now that I have my 56 drip in the faucet, I'm just going to let it sit there. Having said that, if I do start to get a team, I don't have any team members right now, and I don't know if folks are going to actually start getting back into this project. Fingers crossed when Piggy Bank comes out and there's going to be a lot more hype around the drip and some more Forex stuff, that more people will want to get into drip and also Animal Farm. So I will leave my buddy address down below, so if you guys are interested, I really would like to start a team, but I know there's already a lot of YouTubers out there right now with a lot more capital in drip, so it's obviously a lot more fancy to get on their team, because you're going to get massive airdrops all the time. And right now, obviously I'm sitting less than $5,000, so it may be a thing down, in the future if I do get a little bit more popular on YouTube, I actually get a team together. But for right now, again, you don't really have to have a big team in drip to make money. I mean, you're getting your percentage per day, so it's more of a big influencer thing. Like I know Richie, I love his channel because I love watching his giveaways and stuff at the end of the week. So shout out to Richie, Crypto Mischief. I love his videos, so there you go. But yeah, guys, this is where I'm at in drip right now. Again, I did just buy the dip. I just bought, I think it was, I was sitting around 38, so I pushed another 1,800 in on this. I got to my max amount of drip. So let's go have a look at Animal Farm. Alright guys, here we are on Animal Farm. I will say that probably one of the smartest plays I've done so far was staking in the dogs wrapped BNB farm. I have actually gotten a lot of money off of this return. Obviously, you can see here the APR is at 436 right now. It was a lot higher earlier. I actually just harvested this morning. I harvested about 450 bucks out of this and turned it into pigs. So right now I'm sitting on, some pigs in my wallet. I haven't actually went and bought more, or I'm sorry, I haven't staked those pigs into the pig pen. As you can see here, I have 4.1 pig in the pen. I don't have a lot there right now because with this project, I'm more interested in getting my initial return out of Animal Farm. So now that the price is up to 418, it does look like the game is starting to work itself out the way that Forex has actually set it up to do. Once these move down to deflationary, the way it's supposed to work is to actually boost those prices and help correct everything. So it looks like that is working. Let me know if you guys are planning on digging into the piggy bank. I'll probably definitely cover that on Tuesday if it still releases on that day. So right now I am still sitting with my dogs WBNB. My pool, really the only thing I have in my pool right now is the BUSD pool. It's not really pulling a lot. This was more or less just to get some dogs going. I have about 890 bucks staked there. I have claimed once before, but this one is just really chilling right there. That's not really a big deal to me. The other one obviously was the pigs when I bought my initial pigs when they first came out. So they're chilling. I like the fact that the price of pigs are going up. So what I would really like to do is I would like to basically get my initial investment out of the farm here, the dogs wrapped BNB, turn that into pigs, flip it over, get my initial investment out, which was probably around, I would say maybe $3,000 or $4,000 in this initial project. Once I do that, then I'll be happy to just start playing the game, like not taking anything out, maybe 80-20. Just flipping those pigs, flipping them back into the pen, and then maybe load up some more of this dog's wrap BNB. I really like that one. So now let's move over and go have a look at that node I purchased. Alright guys, here we are on the Angel Nodes webpage. As you can see here, I have 4 days and 19 hours left until my Nemesis node is complete. We're right at about 56%. What that means is once this completes, we're going to go from my normal 18% that I was actually getting to, I'll show you guys here, it was 18% for my Archangel node. Once it finishes upgrading for free, it's going to go straight to 25% ROI. Now, there are the boosters. I don't know if you guys have seen any videos or my video about how this works, but I'm going to attach those 3 boosters to my Nemesis node, and that's going to get me 33% return on investment. So you guys know this project is new, so it is kind of risky. I am not willing to buy any more nodes right yet. I'm not going to just buy a bunch of different ones until I see what happens with my Nemesis. Now, if I'm able to get my investment back on my Nemesis node and this project actually starts picking up a lot once all of the crypto and everything starts bouncing back up, I will then let you guys know if I do start buying some of the lower tiers and upgrading them as well. But for right now, like I said, I am about 4 days out. I'll let you guys know how that works and how the booster and everything works. I did see that there were 7,000 nodes already. It was around 4,500 or something a few days ago. So this thing is picking up. There's a lot of nodes that are being bought. If you guys are interested, please feel free to go check out my video on Angel Nodes. So lastly, but definitely not least, is Safemoon. This is what I got started with in DeFi. We're going to go have a look at the price and see where that's at. Alright guys, Safemoon is not doing any better. They are really getting blown up right now. I was really thinking about buying more Safemoon for this dip, to be honest with you. I will be completely transparent. I don't really have a lot of Safemoon as opposed to other folks like that have millions and millions and millions of tokens. I do have a smaller position, but I have a decent enough position for what I wanted to do, considering this was my first DeFi that I, dipped my toes in. They did make a nice run, and this was basically a long play for me. This is going to be one of those years. This isn't like a moonshot. This was, my mindset is I want to give this several years. And I know a lot of people don't do that with crypto, but, to me, I'm used to investing, so that's really what I wanted to do. So I didn't put enough money in there to where it was actually going to completely destroy me if I had to, even if it went to zero, I'm not going to get wiped out. Now, having said that, I've been kind of invested into this because that's what launched this channel, this YouTube channel, and got a lot of folks watching when there was a lot of news around the wallet and all that good stuff. I still keep up with it, but recently, just some of the news coming out around Safemoon really doesn't have me as hype anymore. When I watch the videos about the exchanges and stuff like that, I want to see that really take hold. I want to see more news. The last Safemoon Sunday really didn't hype me up that much. I'm being completely transparent. Does that mean that I'm just gonna, not be honest with you guys and try to shill you something that I'm not happy with myself? No, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Now I am still holding. I'm not going to sell. And honestly, the way the price is right now, we're getting down to really low prices. And the volume is actually still there. Now it fell off a little bit here. I'm on the 3-month chart, you guys. So that's why I wanted to really get an idea of where the volume is. So if you look at this volume, we still have a lot of volume, even though the price is really low. Now here we dipped down and we saw about 2 million in the 24-hour trading window. But as you can see here, a couple of days ago, this had over 3.3 million in volume in one day. So it's, it's not like Safemoon isn't still moving around. They're just going flatline. And normally when something does that, it's going to keep creeping down unless you have a positive news or just some kind of something, just something to shock it back into life. I don't know how else to explain it. Some kind of catalyst to move this back up. So I really have my fingers crossed that John and the team can go ahead and get us going with the blockchain, some kind of news around that, some kind of partnerships. I did watch Safemoon Sunday, and there was a lot of partnership talk, so, I'm happy about that. Again, this is a tech company and not really just a shit coin that's going to rip. But, fingers crossed that Safemoon does continue to move up. I will keep my eye on it. I do watch and keep up with the news, but a lot of times I just don't feel that I need to make a video about it because the news really isn't relevant enough to draw attention, to be honest with you. So that's where I'm at, you guys. Again, it's been a really tough week. Let me know in the comments how your week has been, how your projects are working. Let me know if your prices are still holding. I know if you got in at a low price, like if you got in low on drip, then this dip really isn't hurting you. But there's a lot of people that bought into the hype going into Animal Farm, and they're really struggling right now with their returns. They're still going to get their 1%, but what that means is it's going to take a lot longer than 100 days to get your return back. If you got in at 150 and it drops down to 80, 70, 60, then it's going to take maybe, 2 times, 3 times as long. It may take a year to get your initial investment back. So, that's when you start looking and averaging down and all that good stuff, just like a stock. So, I mean, again, I know people don't think this is stock trading or anything like that, but that's exactly what this is. Shit coins having moonshots is just like doing a YOLO on an IPO or something like that, or a low cap ripping up on news. You try to get in and get out before everybody sells and takes profits. It's exactly the same thing. Everything moves in cycles. Don't think that it's special. So, that's where we're at, guys. I'm going to keep an eye on all this stuff. Let me know how you're doing down in the comments. Prayers out to the folks in the Ukraine. I've seen a lot of news, and it's really crazy. But, hopefully all that really ends soon, and the loss of life is cut to a minimum. Take care, you guys, and have a wonderful week.